check, 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Alex. I'm calling because you had contacted us regarding a marketing piece or ad about our interest in buying your house.
No, I don't want to buy a house. I'm thinking about selling my house.
Yes, our interest in buying your house.
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
Are you the person that contacted us and to whom I should be speaking to?
Yes, uh-huh.
You were calling because you have a house you're hoping to sell.
Yes, uh-huh.
That's fantastic. We are definitely looking for another house to buy right now. Again, my name is Alex, and my job is to gather the information needed so that our purchase manager can put together the best offer for you. Will that be okay? May I please have your first and last name?
Pavela, P like in Paul, A, B like in boy, A, L-A.
Fantastic. Thank you for helping me with that. In case we get disconnected, is this a good number to call you back on?
Yes, uh-huh.
Thank you. Is this a cell phone?
Yes, uh-huh.
Do you happen to have another number where we may reach you at?
No, uh-uh.
No? What is your primary email address where a purchase manager can email you and offer to purchase your house?
I don't have email.
You don't have an email?
No, just my phone.
Oh, okay.
My computer's it's not working right, huh?
Okay, at the end of our call, I will be turning all your information over to our purchase manager, and one of the things they will need is a way to quickly present you with the written offer to purchase your house. Would you mind if I have your email? Does your phone get your email?
You can text. I don't know. I've never gotten it on the phone. I know that you can text on the phone.
Oh, okay then. That's okay then. Thank you.
You can text a message. My computer just it's not working right. I'm on my way to go use what at Workforce. But I have some stuff I have to do for work, and it's just crazy acting right now. So
okay, I'll put that in the notes.
I don't know if it would work or not, and that's why I'd rather not give it to you because I might not get it.
Okay, I'll put that in my notes. Well, thank you for calling us to buy your house. Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it, okay?
What was that? What?
Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. Again, my name is Alex, and my job is to collect all the information needed so that our purchase manager can construct the very best offer for you if your house qualifies. As we go through the process, you'll notice that I will be writing down the information that we need to have in order to present you with a fair and intelligent offer as quickly as possible, usually within the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's get started? Yes?
All right.
How did you happen to hear about us?
I got a card in the mail.
A card in the mail. Excellent. Yeah. You are calling because you have a house you're hoping to sell, yes?
Yes.
That's fantastic. We're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. Is the property currently listed with the real estate broker?
No.
No, it's not listed. That's great.
No.
What is the address of the house you're hoping to sell?
4100
Thank you for helping me with that. You know, no one knows more about your house than you do. We buy houses all over the country, so we are actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair costs the house may need. In the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase your house that we'll later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yeah.
That's great. So let me ask you, what amount should we assume we will have to pay in total repair costs and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
I guess $2,000 to $3,000.
2,000 to 3,000?
I guess. I'm just taking a guess. I have no idea.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll still write it in. What do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we send out a real estate appraiser over tomorrow and have the property appraised, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
After repairs?
As is, and then you can also give me the perfect condition.
As is, I'm asking $35,000.
You're asking for 35, but do you think the house is worth in today's market as is for 35,000?
Yeah, I've had people that would buy it for that.
Okay, so you say as is 35, and
I'm
what do you
going
think?
by what I said I would sell it for.
Okay, and what do you think it would be as in perfect condition?
85, 90,000.
85, 95,000?
Yeah. I have a quarter of an acre. It's a large lot.
Oh, okay, it is large. Is there a mortgage on the house that we will need to pay off?
No.
Okay. And what were you hoping to sell your house for? The net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair and update costs have been considered, after all of your seller closing costs have been subtracted, what we call the walkaway money. Go ahead and share with me, what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with?
35.
35,000.
Mm-hmm.
Since we are paying all your closing costs to sell, is that the least you will take?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because the property can be sold once it's fixed for more money. It's just me, and I don't have the money, and I want to move because I work all over. So yeah.
Oh, okay then. So we are also going to buy your house as is, and we are going to pay for all the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. Is that the lowest you will go?
30 is the lowest.
30 is the lowest.
Yes, 30 will be the lowest, and 35 is what I really need to get in order so I can move and get going.
Okay, knowing that we are going to buy your house now and take all your worries and stress along with the holding costs waiting for your house to sell, can you help us by lowering your price a little bit more?
No.
No. So you really want 35, but the lease is 30.
Yeah.
Correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
yes,
well, I have all the information we need for now. At this time, we need to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I'd like to set up an appointment to have our purchase managers contact you back and make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase managers to contact you? We have time available I have at 12, and I have at 4.
At 12?
At 12? Okay.
Is that what you said? Is that the earliest date you have? That's the earliest date?
I have tomorrow.
What's today, hon?
Today
I've got so much
the
going
13th.
on, I'm losing track of the date. You have tomorrow? Well, tomorrow will be better.
Tomorrow will be better. I have at 2 tomorrow. Is that okay?
At what time?
At 2?
Oh, okay. That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Then we'll contact you tomorrow at 2. One more thing, when our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on the price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Yes,
I
already started moving things out, so, yeah.
Oh, okay. One last question. When our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there so we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all the decision makers be there for the appointment?
Well, it's just me, yeah.
Oh, okay, so yes. Is there anything you need from our purchase manager besides the checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
Is there anything I need?
Yeah, is there anything else you need from...
Well, Alice, once we come to an agreement, how long does all this take?
I'll write that in there so she can answer that question.
Oh, okay. So hot in here. I'm sitting outside and I'm roasting them.
Okay, well, we look forward to buying your house. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak with Pabala, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Pabala. This is Ryan, and it looks like you spoke with Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house.
Oh, yes, uh-huh.
I am calling back to verify that all the information we have is correct so that we can come to an agreement to purchase your property. Is this a good time?
Yes, go ahead.
Great.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Listen, if we get disconnected, hon, because it's my phone, can you call me back? It's not me.
Of course.
I get cut off in the middle of conversations and everything. It's
Yeah,
just not real
that's fine. And is this the best number I can contact you back on?
Yes,
Great. And in case we get disconnected, do you happen to have an alternative number where I may reach you at?
No, this is the only phone I have, hon. The only number.
Only one. Okay. Do you happen to have a primary email address?
No.
No primary
computer's
email.
not working. No, my computer's not working right. Nothing's going right, hon. It's awful.
That's all right, Pabola. And you did call us because you have a house you are hoping to sell, yes?
Yeah. Yes,
Fantastic. We are definitely looking for another house to buy right now, and your house sounds like the kind we're looking for, too. And this property is not currently listed with a real estate broker, correct?
No, it's not.
It's not listed. That's great. And we are speaking about 4100 Drive.
Yes,
Thank you so much. And when asked about the amount we should assume we will need to pay in total repair costs and worker upgrades, you said about $3,000. Is that correct?
I guess, hon. I mean, I don't know what people charge, but say three to five. I don't know. Really, I was just kind of guessing.
You said 3 to 5?
Yeah, I guess. So I told her 3 to 4, 3 to 5. I don't remember which.
3 to 4 or 5. And that's fine, Pabola.
You say 3 to 5.
3 to 5. We really just asked for your best guess, so I really appreciate that you gave me that. And that's no problem. We buy houses in any condition. We don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all. So after we buy your house, we will be the ones that will pay for the repairs or updates the house may need. Pabola, what's causing you to want to sell this property?
Well, it's just me, and it's getting to be too much because I don't work every day, and it's just a lot. So I'd like to get something smaller.
Like to get something smaller? Okay. What I'm understanding is that the responsibility of taking care of this house is too much for you?
Yeah.
And we can certainly help you with that. Pabola, what have you done so far to try and sell your house?
Nothing. I just have called. I called another person about buying the house, and actually they were going to buy it, but they couldn't understand that I was working by myself and I couldn't get everything out of the house as fast as they wanted it. Plus, they wanted to. The settlement was like they wanted me to move, but they wanted the settlement like 4 or 5 weeks after that, and I'm saying like I can't wait that long. I need the money to move.
Right. I definitely understand.
Yeah, so I didn't go through with it.
You didn't go through with that deal, okay?
No.
So you do have to sell this house in order to buy the next one, correct?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to buy a house. I might just get a trailer. But, I need to do it in order to do anything.
To do anything, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's just going to make us the perfect buyer for you. Because we're not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy your house and close on the date of your choice. And Pabola, with that being said, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
Well, I already started moving things out, like I said, because I'm by myself. It takes me a while trying to get somebody to help me. I still have things to move, but, I would like to do this as soon as possible. Because financially, I'm in, such a bind right now. My car's in the shop. I just have a lot going on. And I work agency, so I don't work every day.
Okay.
And that's
so
another issue.
I understand. So closing in the next 20 to 30 days, that'd be good for you?
Well, sooner if possible.
Sooner if possible, of course.
Yeah.
And what is going to happen if it doesn't sell? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house? And how is that going to affect your plans to sell it?
Well, just keep trying until somebody will buy it.
Keep trying.
It's a nice area. It's a nice, it's like almost a quarter of an acre I have. It's a nice lot. So, somebody will buy it. I've had other people interested in it.
Had a couple interested.
They didn't have the money or something.
Or something or another. I understand.
Yeah.
Have you considered simply renting or leasing this property?
Oh, no, I don't want to be bothered with that, hon.
don't want to be
people
bothered
don't take
with that.
no, people don't take care of your things, and
I understand.
You got more repairs and stuff with that, and I'm saying no, I don't want to go through that.
Mhm. And I'm sure it must be very difficult having tenants, and especially if you get the bad ones. That's not going to help your situation much.
You never know. And I mean, it's too much just me. I don't want to be bothered with that.
Right. And Pabala, as far as what you believe it has to be worth in today's market, you said about $85,000 in perfect condition, and in as is worth about $35,000. Is that correct?
Well, that's what I want for it to move. But yeah, about $85,000, or maybe more once it's fixed. I don't know, because one part of it could be made into an apartment because there's a door there. I don't have it that way, but I mean it could be.
Okay, you said $85,000. Then after we put in repairs, it could be worth a bit more.
Yes.
Okay, how much more do you think it could be worth?
Well, it depends on what the person would do. Probably 90, 95.
90 to 95.
I mean, I bought it for 95, so.
You had bought it for 95.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Pabala, are you aware of what the houses that are similar to yours in the same area, what they're selling for in today's market?
Well, see, no, they're all different. They're not similar. I know the one next door to me, it's not the same as mine, because mine is brick, but they sold, I think it was 132, somewhere around there, I think it was.
132.
They were an older couple next door to me, and they, I think that's what they sold for.
Okay, well that's fine.
I know the houses are the people are asking for they're like over 100,000, but I don't know what they're getting.
I'm not sure what
the
they're getting.
The ones that had sold.
Well, that's fine. And Pabala, are you aware of how expensive it is and all of the costs involved with selling a house like yours to a traditional buyer?
Yes,
Great. So how much?
That's why I'm not going through a traditional buyer, because I had people, like I said, that wanted to buy the house, but they wanted granite tops and this and that. Look, I knocked all this money off my house because I want to sell it as is. I'm not doing all that. I can't afford to do it, and I'm not doing it. So, I mean, I've had interest in the past, but I just, for whatever reason, I just wasn't going to go through with it like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely glad that you did give us a call. And, as far as it would cost you, how much would you say, or how much would you guess it would cost you to sell this property?
For me to sell it?
On the market with a realtor.
I don't know what their commission is. It depends on what their commission is, how much it would cost, I would assume.
Right, and that's going to be including the cost.
I guess they $4,000 and $6,000. I don't know.
Between $4,000 and $6,000?
I guess it's the charge. I don't know what the commission is on.
Yeah, well, it's going to be including the cost of real estate broker commission, the monthly mortgage payments while the property sells, several months of holding costs, and this is not even including all the buyer's lender requirements like repair costs, pest inspections, and roof certifications, and on and on. And in order to sell your house, it could cost you, the seller, and typically what we've been seeing, anywhere from 10 to 20% of the sales price. So with that being said, you'd be looking at anywhere from $8,000 to $16,000 just to sell this property on the market. Okay, and to be honest with you, most home sellers are not aware of how much it costs to sell a house. So I'm glad that you do have some sort of idea. It's going to help us out a lot. Pabala, is there a mortgage on this property?
No.
No mortgage. That's great.
No.
I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We actually buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay for all of the costs. So the things like the real estate commission, title insurance, and escrow fees, as well as the transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certification, and that list goes on and on. So there is no cost to you. We do pay for everything, and we buy them in an as-is condition. And I understand you said that there's a little bit of repairs that need to be done, and that's fine. We're actually going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we've seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or whoever is living in the home can stay there for as long as they need to, and we can still get you the money on the date of your choice. With that being said, we will pay cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing it's sold. And not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it, because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, There's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow. And this is not going to happen to you, Babala. Isn't that really what you want?
No, I want to sell my house. I do. But I'm not changing. As long as I can get the money I need, I'm not changing my mind. Like I said, I'll find somebody, it's a nice area, it's a nice property, and it just needs work, and I can't afford it, and I don't want to do it because it's just too much for me. I have almost 1,800 square feet. It's just too much for me. I'm just
Of course, and we definitely want to be able to help you
get things
with that.
wind down.
Right. So let's go ahead and talk about the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair costs and upgrades have been considered, after all your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and if there was a loan, we would have paid that off, and that's what we call the walkaway money. I understand you were looking to walk away with $35,000, no less than $30,000. Is that correct?
Yes, that's what I need in order to do what I have to do.
Do what you have to do. Okay. And since we are paying all your closing costs to sell, is $30,000 the least you will take?
Yes,
The least, okay. And we are also going to buy your house as is, and we are going to pay for the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. Is that the absolute lowest you will go?
Yes,
Okay. Well, knowing that we are going to...
Hello?
Hey, Babala.
I am so sorry about the phone, hon. It's just, I don't know. I'm not even moving because I know how temperamental it is.
That's fine. So let me go ahead and continue and see if we can get this moving along so we don't get disconnected again. Knowing that we are going to buy your house now and take all your worry and stress away along with the holding costs waiting for your house to sell, can you help us by lowering your price a little bit more?
Really, I have a couple. I have like if I can get the money. So I can't really go with low because I have other things I have to pay.
Right, I understand.
How low are you talking about?
Well, Pabala, would you consider doing $25,000?
No, it'd have to be more than that, hon.
More than that? Well, where could you meet me at?
I might be able to do 29, but like I said, I have stuff I have to do.
29?
I got a disabled son, and I'm trying to help, and I have other things I have to do. I can't go so low.
I understand. So, Pabala, at $29,000, are you committed to selling your house today?
Yeah, when can I get my money?
Yes, of course.
Like I said, I've already started moving things out. It's been hot trying to work in between doing that. I'm moving fast.
Okay. Well, Pabala, so if I can get the approval for the purchase price of $29,000, you are ready to sell your house to us today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would like to move forward and go ahead and buy your house. I do need to send a purchase agreement over to you. And I know you said you don't have an email address. Do you happen to have access to a fax machine?
I have a workforce. I hate going there. See, I have a computer. My computer's active. I don't know if it needs to be cleaned out or what when I was trying to do something for work. I have the email address, but I didn't know if I would get it. I have to go plug it in. That's where it will receive it.
You would have to go somewhere to receive it?
It's just so crazy. I don't know where I can get. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm having a little trouble, but I'm breaking it up a little by little.
Oh, no, I'm saying I have to see if I can find it's something you have.
What was that last part, Pabala? You there?
Hello?
Hey, Pabala.
I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get through this in the next few minutes. You said you need a email address or a fax number.
It's the fastest way to get it to you. That's right.
I can plug my computer up and see if it'll come through. I don't know if it will or not.
Okay.
Really. Because I don't have a fax number that I could give you. Fax it off. I'd have to see Office Max or someplace like that, and I don't even know their numbers.
Well, I can definitely find one near you if you'd be interested. I know there's a couple dollars of fees, as in receiving it and sending it back over.
Well, if you send it to my text, I just have to do what? Sign it and get it faxed back to you?
That's right. So if I were to send
let me give you my email, and then I'll see. Hopefully, it'll come through. I'll plug the computer up, and hopefully, it'll come through because it's not plugged in just yet. Okay. Wait a minute. Well, let me tell you what my
email address.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear? Okay. At yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com. All right, sounds good. So I'll go ahead and send it.
I'm going to go plug it in, and hopefully I'll get it and get back to you. And then then how? Oh, wait a minute. Is your fax number on the papers? Where am I supposed to fax it?
Yes, I will go ahead and attach those to it as well.
Oh.
And it's going to take me just a minute here. We are running a little behind, so I'm going to go ahead and get that approved by the board. And I should be sending that over to you here in the next hour or two, okay?
Okay. Now, how long does it take you? What did you say your name was, hon?
Ryan. And the process...
Ryan. How long?
As far as closing on the property?
Mm-hmm.
On the purchase agreement, we do mark it for 60 days, and that's a standard escrow. We're usually successful in closing them with around 30 days, and we also are able to close them sooner. And the reason why we put
I need mine sooner, hon.
Yeah,
I really do.
The reason why we do the 60 days is because we really, it's for our clients as far as them being able to move out of the house if they need more time, if they need anything.
No, I don't. I can be out of here in like less than a week because I've got my truck. My car is in the shop. The man called me this morning about that.
Right, and if there's any liens on the titles or if there's any problems with the titles.
No, there isn't, but I know you have to check.
Right, and it does take us just a little while. I know you said that you were looking to close. You're able to close in about a week. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay,
and closing after that, is that an option?
I mean, I don't want it to be, but I prefer to do it as soon as possible.
As soon as
possible. Only
possible.
because of my financial things I've got going on.
Of course, and that is of course the goal, is closing as soon as possible. But I just want to know before I go through with this commitment. We're obviously committed on purchasing the property and sending over the funds once we close. And
sending over what, huh?
The funds.
The funds?
So, which would be your money?
What am I sending to work?
Your money.
Hello?
That we would be sending to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was breaking up. Okay, now what did you say now?
We would be, when I understand that your financial state is a little rocky right now, is what you've been mentioning. Right. So the money would actually be transferred to you the day that we close on the property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish it would be sooner than 30 days. 30
days. Right. And what I'm asking is...
so much going on.
Yeah. Right. And we definitely want to be able to help you with that. And what I'm asking pretty much is, if we're not able to close it within a week, and we will have to revert to the 30 days, are you still committed to selling the property?
Yeah, I'm committed to selling it. I just was hoping I could be able to before then.
Right. And that's
it's the old saying, when it rains, it pours. I mean,
right.
They don't give you any deposit once you sign the papers, or anything.
No, we do put a deposit in escrow, but it has to stay in there to hold it open.
Oh, I see.
Right.
All right.
Okay, Paula, so let me go ahead and get that written up for you, and I should be sending it over here, like I said, within the next hour or two, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll call you soon.
Okay.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch